What's up YouTube, Redbeard's Garage, and welcome back to another video. Got a new crew member to Redbeard's Garage today. His name's Jagger, and he loves dirt bikes. He's on a dirt bike right now. A little mini pit bike. So we're gonna film him ripping around the yard a little bit. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty fun day. A little bit different mini bike Monday. Here he comes. So yeah, we're going to be working on, he has a Honda Trail 70 that we got to, ooh, leaf smacked me. He has a Honda Trail 70 that we're going to be trying to fix. It's just needs tuned. And what do you know it? Lonnie's here. Chevy life, baby. So.
Back brakes just stopped working on this thing.
Really? Do they need adjusted? Get the drum brake.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just seized.
It's completely. Just when I first started riding it.
Good job. Broke it. What size is this?
This?
Yeah,
DS80. Yep.
Can I have it?
This is my favorite. We got this for $200. It was
He brought his dirt bikes. Got a little 2-stroke 80. He was just jumping the driveway.
Oh yeah. This is my favorite. I've had so many people try to buy this thing off of me.
So we got a 4-stroke 70 and then a 4-stroke 70. This is a Trail 70. I think these bikes are pretty sweet. It's like that orange on it. Go Power Sports with the 140.
Yours are opposite. Like all the way up, neutral. And then shift down is first, shift down again second.
You ever seen how Go Power Sports did it? They made a rocker so your foot set on the shaft and then your heel was shift down and toe. So it was like, wow, it was sweet. Yeah, I've never rode one like that.
No, the heel will shift up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it's backwards.
Yeah, it'll crank right up, but the throttle's on. I brought the new throttle cable. Me and my dad can't figure out how in the world to get this off.
Yeah, it's really. I was looking. It's really strange. We're gonna be fixing this old dog today and riding these other hogs.
Just get it flat.
It's gonna be a fun day. I do believe. Well, Mini Bike Monday started out as usual. Chains popped off and flat tires.
Yep. So Jagger,
that's a Monday.
Is changing the tube in this little 82 stroke that we're about to have some fun on, and Greg is tensioning, well, putting the chain back on the red mini bike and then tensioning it.
Yeah, when we put these new sprockets on, the chain is going to stretch some, and we never did tighten it back up. So really simple process. All we gotta do is pop it back on this rear sprocket after taking this guard off, and then we just loosen this axle nut right here, and you just tighten up these. I think these are 10.
Jagger rolled it on. So we gotta do a little bit of work before we get to have fun, but the fun is coming.
Oh yeah.
Well, Greg is the first one to a milestone. The chain is back on. To be fair, he had a much easier job.
Nope. Chains are the worst. Goodness. So we found out these, I like using these tools that came with the bike for some reason. Completely useless. But we was stuck out in the woods and I'm
came in handy.
Oh my gosh. How do we tighten that so much with these little things?
Jagger is coming up on the first milestone, getting the tire off, or wheel off.
I tell you, you never did a motorcycle tube, they suck.
They are the worst. I've done 3.
Make sure all those batteries stay in there.
Not the worst. Lawnmower tires are pretty bad, ain't they?
I would think that dirt bike tire would be worse.
Any small tire is not your friend.
Hey, guess what?
And I just hate drum
What?
brakes.
I am now tensioning the chain.
Good for you. You had an easy job, Greg.
Way to brag about it.
I'll take this thing back out whenever he's pulling the tire off. That's always a fun process.
Yes, it is. Hey, speaking of fun processes, is your mom at home today?
It's still loose.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to max out this old tensioner. We got a few threads left. Easy. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Or you could take a link out.
Well, yeah, that's the next step if it stretches anymore. But I'll be done in just a second. And then we'll fix that peg.
This is definitely the sprocket to go to if you have one of these bikes. Get
Oh.
you a 60 tooth.
It's a freaking hoot. It's a hoot and a half. Look at that. Is that too tight, you think?
No such thing. Except there is.
And that is too tight.
I'm just ready to ride something.
Is that, I mean, I think it's fine, don't you?
Yeah, it's got some wiggle.
Feel it. You think it does?
It's a little tight. That's
about perfect.
about perfect, yeah.
All right. Hey Jagger,
Yeah.
eat my moto dust.
Oh,
Is
okay.
one
Just
done?
wait till I get on this bad boy.
Yeah, well,
You'll need a respirator from the dust I make.
if he starts now doing laps, you'll never catch him.
That's the beauty of a two-stroke, though. Really?
All right, guys. So
I pushed it through. What is it? Hold it right there.
got one side of the tire off, which is all you need to change the tube. By the way, you gotta pull the old tube out, throw the new one in.
I think she's ready to rip. Let's see. Oh yeah. She was done.
Valve stem.
That's all she wrote. Oh my gosh. Too much manpower.
Yeah.
Yep. As you can see right here.
Oh,
Bingo.
is that too close? Is it focusing?
Nope, it's focusing.
Okay.
Got a nice hole.
And that's it. That's what happens when you rip too hard.
Okay, so you can see where we broke that peg off. Old pig iron.
Yeah, I think that's a viable option.
Or I have a piece of round pipe.
That'll go in between.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't know if it go in between or over. I'm just saying, I have a 1-inch piece of round pipe. For round, would you rather have square pegs or round? That would go in there pretty easy.
Just bend out the
Tabs.
tabs.
Yeah, it looks like it's about 1/8 of an inch. Let me go grab that 1-inch.
Hammer it in there.
It will, yeah. But this is like a scrap piece.
So, what do you think? Square or round tubing?
Jagger, square round tubing for foot pegs. What do you think? What would you go with?
Probably square.
That's what I was thinking.
Get the round foot peg, you might slip off, especially if it's wet.
That's what she said.
And it'll be like
At least the
this.
square will have an edge on it.
That'll actually work perfect.
I could take an angle grinder and scar this to give a grip pattern, like
Yeah.
this one is. Got them little textures.
Well, that don't really help much.
How long is this? That's like perfect if I cut that flat.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, we're going with the square tubing. Are we going to do it on both sides? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we might as well.
Some
You
work
got Jagger?
getting done
No,
on this
feels good.
mini bike Monday, aka mini bike Saturday for us. So for those of you that haven't watched the process of putting a tube tire together, we're going to show it to you.
Kinda.
And
The
all of
tube
this-
is in.
Oh.
The new tube.
Tube's already in, so you missed that part.
I'm quick, man.
Reminds me, I'm gonna need a tube changed. No, I'm just kidding. I just did it. Cost me twice as much as it's supposed to because I popped the first one.
You're a champion. At heart. You have to be super, super careful.
And it helps to have two people, so you're actually probably not gonna see this because I'm about to start helping them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cut this metal.
Alright, so we got back on, took about 30 seconds after I just turned off the camera, and we're putting air in it to see if we did it correctly.
Now it's good to use the soapy water or anything like that when you're putting the tire back on. And of course after that, when you put air in it, you can see if you have any leaks around the rim right here.
See it bubble up.
That's a good sign when you've got some water or anything like that.
This side's dry, but you'd still hear it usually.
That's about good. Time to install her back on.
Perfect.
Is that your little valve cap right there behind me?
Yeah, it is.
So, unfortunately, the square would not work, so we're going with these pieces of exhaust I've cut off. We're going to leave this washer for the outside, and it's still not going to fit in there, so we're going to put it in the vise and crimp it down after we cut it. So that's what I'm going to do now, is cut this and then crimp it. Unlock this.
Cut and crimp.
Cut and crimp. When somebody's cut like this, I don't like cutting.
Yeah, it's a weird angle.
Yeah. We grab my safeties.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Throw them right at you.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking right there.
Alright, so he's cut it off, now he's trying to crimp it to...
Oh, and it's crimping. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
That should be enough, just putting that little
40
bit
feet.
of... Let's go check it.
Flatten it down some. Moment of truth.
Look at that.
Bam!
And it'll still, I can still make it rotate. I just got to drill a hole, and that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to cut the other one to size.
Do the same thing.
Yes, sir.
30-second process. Alright, so the back wheel is back on this
DS80.
Suzuki. The old two-stroke.
The old DS.
I know Nintendo made bikes.
Been making them for years. I'm actually not even sure what model this is.
They'll say on the frame.
Yeah,
Summers.
the 10th number.
No, it usually they just say the year.
Oh yeah, on these it usually does. These older ones. Oh no.
So, as you can see on the stock one, there's you can't really see it, but there's a spring in there that keeps it from going too far down. It'll just give up. Well, with our makeshift pegs, we don't have that, so it wants to flop down.
Well, I can put a stop on it and then grind the edges so it'll still flip up. You know what I'm saying? So it'll still flip up this way. Just make a stop so it can't go any further this way.
Yeah.
By welding a piece of flat stock on top of this, I'm gonna have to
on
grind.
bottom, because that would stop it from going down, right?
Yeah, I don't want it to go down no further.
Right.
Well, just a stop. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it for a minute and really just look at it.
Or we could just weld it and not let it move at all.
Yeah, I mean, it just would suck to grab something. There have been a few times in the trails we have hit stuff with these pegs.
Yeah.
And they folded them up instead of grabbing the bike and yanking it. I think it does need a stop on it and not weld it solid. I think that'd be the safest bet. It'd be nice just to buy some new pegs, honestly. We're just trying to fix this for now so we can jump it,
So we can have a mini bike Monday this
Look
week.
at that dirty carb. I'll put the top of that carb. Probably where I never put a filter on my valve cover. See the valve cover? Hole wide open. Right there.
Yep. I synced it.
Okay.
And now YouTube has synced it. That wide open hole is blowing all over the carb.
Need to figure out, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to think on it for a minute. And look at it some more.
While you ride.
While I ride, I'm going to really look at it while I ride.
Riding is the best way to just get away with your thoughts
Yeah.
and not think at all, really. That's what I love about riding.
Got a cam in her. Oh, the grit's slipping. Spray paint. Hand me a can of spray paint up there by Jagger's helmet. Oh, yeah.
We have brakes.
So Jagger's got the brakes. He's got the wheel
Not that
on.
I'll need them, but we have brakes.
I mean, we should let this fully, let that tack for a little bit and just get sticky.
Yeah, probably best.
Yeah, spray paint will work as, you can use hairspray, but hairspray doesn't create as good as Bond as spray paint does, but you know what we need to do? We've been wanting to put an ammo can on this bike for a while because it has no storage, and we love to ride these things to the store. To get snacks, get drinks, what be the case. And I got this ammo box.
Perfect.
DS80 is ready for action.
Hoon it, baby. You think front or rear?
Front.
Safety first. You never know what could happen on these little bikes.
Especially when you're ripping.
That's right. Still recovering from a broke ankle.
You know what goes well with that? The little thing rips.
So I was just going to stop just for a minute and talk about where the channel's kind of going. Of course, we're going to start building some buggies. I have the Raptor 660 that's going to get a full chassis built by Barnyard Fab. Just because I can pay the same amount for them to build it as it would cost me to build all the tools. Or build all the tools, buy all the tools. I wish I could build tools. But this is Jagger. He's going to be on the channel quite a bit now. Lonnie will be on when he can. His work schedule's kind of crazy right now. Yeah. But the goal is to eventually build a channel so we can all work for Redbeard's Garage, and that would be sweet. And
life goals.
Life.
Yeah. And so that's what we're trying to build this up to, give you entertaining content. And Jagger has more balls than both of us, so he'll jump stuff, risk his body for the channel.
Got the brakes and the scars to prove it.
Yeah, so and his dad has a lot of dirt bike stuff, so it's more content and just more fun. And yeah, we needed kind of another person to kind of fill the void when Lonnie.
Okay.
But fill the void when Lonnie isn't here. But yeah, so these are his three bikes: the Honda 70, Trail 70 that we've been working on.
This.
So this is CRF 70F. What's that?
This is a DS80. This is my baby right here.
A little two-stroke.
She'll scream.
Yeah.
She's fun.
One thing with this ammo box. It's in the back.
Shouldn't have put it on. Take it off.
But yeah, I just wanted to stop, introduce Jagger to the channel. Like I said, he'll be on a lot more, and he's got some cool toys, so we can add them all to the collection.
I'd say these little mini bikes will be on Mini Bike Monday a lot.
Oh
more.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm a big guy, so I bought them shocks out. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I'm getting bigger. No, gonna lose some weight.
Gaining some knowledge. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm so heavy because all the go-kart knowledge, I've
That's
built up. My body, I'm sculpted.
Under the shirt, it's a dime piece.
This is a padded shirt, just in case someone sucker punches me. I got padding.
Gotta be prepared
Always
for
gotta
anything.
be, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta be
On your toes.
We live in the mountains up here.
You never know what's gonna happen.
I haven't seen
It's
civilization
actually a
in days.
bulletproof vest. He just wears it under, so you can't tell. You just think he's fat, but no, he's protected.
Yeah. So I'll probably be riding this most of the time. We got a lot in store for this one. We're gonna try to do full suspension on it, which would be awesome. And I want to do some kind of dirt bike motor on this. That's the goal for this bike. Is convert it to a poor man's dirt bike. That's what I think these are. $500 brand new. This is a poor man's dirt bike. If you can't afford a dirt bike, buy one of these Coleman.
It reminds me of those old Honda big wheel.
Yeah,
exactly.
we had when we was kids.
Yeah.
Just probably more power if we put a torque converter on it.
Oh yeah.
So
which is coming.
Yeah.
And those things are pretty durable, but just a few ins and odds on them to up the suspension, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Up the frame.
Yeah, and I've jumped this thing and I'm 260 and I broke a peg off, but that's pot metal pegs. I mean, they're garbage, but these things handle some beating.
Oh yeah, just stuff like the foot peg, stuff like that.
We jumped it a lot before that peg broke off. So even that peg.
And when the peg broke, that was my furthest jump. I almost cleared the driveway. And when I landed down, I kind of used my legs as like cool shocks and snapped it off. Then the steel was like, good gosh, man, what are you doing? With the bulletproof vest on. But
that adds 50 pounds right there.
Yes, mind you.
Yeah. Saturdays is going to be our bike days.
Oh yeah.
So what you see on Monday, we just did on Saturday. We're going to try to get ahead soon. We're going on a big expedition, and I want Jagger to ride the Trail 70 when we go on that expedition.
Oh yeah, we got to get her going and purring like a mountain.
We got to get storage on this one. Will be the pack mule, you know, because it has so much storage on it.
Got the cooler on the back and everything.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a cooler.
That's what needs to be on the back. That should go up front, I think.
It'd be a lot better up front.
Yeah.
And we could put a pillow on the back of the cooler for a backrest. It'd be sweet.
Like a little chopper out there.
So we're gonna go on an expedition, spend the night in the woods, hammock out, make a fire. It's gonna be like a 3-part video. You'll see us going up. You know, that'd be one video. Then our night would be. We're gonna try to go fishing in some creeks. There's some pretty big creeks up there.
In Tulsa?
No, up Brandon's.
Oh yeah.
We can stay on the lake.
City Co.
We can stay on the lake up there at Chilhowie. So yeah, awesome stuff planned for the future of this channel. Help support us by sharing and subscribing, liking the videos.
Spread the word.
Yeah, we're gonna grow this thing and do some crazy stuff. I'm sure of
definitely.
Bigger and better stuff to come.
Yeah,
for sure.
The only way we get better is by spread of your word.
Yeah, we can't grow without you, and we appreciate. I mean, almost 30,000 subscribers in less than a year. That's insane. That's awesome. Almost 3 million views collectively, and I mean that's all due to you guys. We got some awesome shirts coming out, stickers. We'll all be repping those in a few weeks.
Yeah, so it's definitely not just about us. I mean, we do a lot of work, but
yeah,
it's about you guys, and that's what makes this grow right here, makes this possible.
And the videos I do on like how to rebuild that engine, that's super time consuming and a pain, and I do that just to give you guys knowledge. So hope you guys are taking it all in.
So you guys can be out there having
you get free knowledge when we're in here working our butts off.
Look how good that spray paint worked.
Told you, man. Spray paint's where it's at. Life hack.
Yeah.